Hi everyone, welcome to the fourth video in my English grammar series. In this video I'm going to talk about should've. Because should've and should've sound very similar, a lot of people use the wrong one. Whenever you use should've is always this word here, this contraction. This would not be correct, but a lot of people make that mistake because these both sound so similar. We can tell that this should've is always the correct answer because when you put it in a sentence like I should have done my work, this is the contraction should have. So I should have done my work. When we write it out this way, I should have done my work, we can tell that should have is supposed to be the contraction should have. Because of that, this is never going to be the correct answer. This would probably be a good time to bring up shoulda as well. So if we were going to rank these from formal to informal, we have should have, which is formal. Contractions are always informal. So if you're writing a school paper or something really important for work, you're going to use should have. You're never going to use a contraction in formal writing. There may be exceptions to that, like if you're emailing a colleague and you're close, you may use contractions, but if you're emailing your boss, you may be more likely to be more formal. So there are exceptions to that, and you can judge how formal you need to be based on how formal someone's writing back to you. But it is a general rule that in formal writing, especially in school papers for instance, you're going to say should have and not use any contractions, including should have. So should have is more informal and something you would use just in everyday speech or everyday writing and that sort of thing. Shoulda is even more informal than should have. Technically, this is incorrect. Technically, this is not a word. This is one of those times where even though this is incorrect, more and more people are using it. We have a lot of these words in English. So we have shoulda, coulda, woulda, wanna, gonna. For me personally, being a native English speaker, I see wanna and gonna written a lot more than I see these written. I personally write these sometimes. They're really common in writing. These three words I feel are more common in speech than written out, but people would recognize them if you wrote them out. So all of these are technically improper grammar and they're not real words because they are so common though, and they are recognized in informal writing in most situations when you're being really informal. So like you would never want to use these words in like a work email or something like that. But if you're just writing a tweet or a Tumblr post or something like that, these are all pretty acceptable. People are going to be fine with you using these. You would never in a million years use any of these words in like a school paper or anything even remotely formal. So I did want to throw that in there as well in case you do see shoulda or any of these other words. I hope this video was helpful for you, and if there's anything else you would like me to make a video about, please let me know in the comments below, and I will see you all later. Bye.